According to recent reports, the Trump administration is considering creating a task force to examine the impact of the tariffs imposed on China and the retaliatory tariffs China has placed on the U.S. In essence, Donald Trump wants to ensure that any fallout from his trade war lands on someone else's shoulders. That someone, according to these reports, is J.D. Vance. Not only is the administration planning to form this task force, but if it moves forward, they intend to put Vice President J.D. Vance in charge, effectively naming him the new tariff czar. Here's the thing. Donald Trump's trade war, his whole tariff policy, is incredibly unpopular, even among Republicans. Pretty much nobody likes it. And Trump, who obsessively watches the polls and complains about them constantly, knows this. So now he's trying to reframe the whole issue. They're spinning it like it's about addressing supply chain issues or economic impacts from China, but that's not what this is really about. What it is about is Trump passing the buck. He's basically saying, all right, JD, this one's on you. You're the tariff czar now. Go explain to the American people why everything costs more. He's handing off the blame, plain and simple, throwing J.D. Vance under the bus to be the scapegoat for a deeply unpopular policy. And the wild part? J.D. Vance doesn't even seem to realize it. He'll just march out there, completely oblivious, saying things like, hey folks, sorry about the supply chain disaster and the soaring prices, but don't worry, I'm on it. And here's the kicker. Way too many people in the public are going to redirect their anger away from Trump and pin it all on J.D. Vance. Now, you're watching this segment because you get it. You're sharp. You see what's really going on, just like I do. Trump's trying to shift the blame so the public's frustration lands on someone else. He wants to stop being the villain and let J.D. Vance take the heat. The problem is, millions of people won't see that. They won't connect the dots. Instead, they'll hear Trump say, J.D. Vance is handling this now, and they'll go, oh, okay, so it's Vance's fault everything's so messed up. Then they'll start hating him instead of Trump. And honestly, I love that strategy. I really do. You know why? Because I hope it works. I genuinely hope people end up blaming J.D. Vance. Trump doesn't have much of a political future. He's term limited. Sure, he's made noises about a third term, but I'm not losing sleep over it. That's just bluster to rile people up. Vance, on the other hand, is a different story. He's young. He's got years ahead of him. He could run for president someday, go back to the Senate, or make a bid for governor. The guy has serious political runway. So if this tariff blame game ends up derailing his career, I'm not shedding any tears. If Donald Trump succeeds in turning the public against J.D. Vance, it could effectively end Vance's political career, which would be a positive outcome. Trump, unable to run again, would already be widely disliked for other reasons. Meanwhile, the public would blame Vance for economic struggles, particularly the tariffs, finishing him off politically. It's a win-win. This idea from the Trump administration is brilliant, probably the only time I'll ever say that. It's the perfect example of killing two birds with one stone. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button. It really helps us out. Subscribe and ring the bell so you never miss an update. We've got tons more coming your way. Drop a comment below. Let me know what you thought or what you want to see next. Stay awesome.